If you have these chart ruler and rising sign combinations, I do worry about you as these are some of the more difficult chart ruler rising sign combinations. I already did a video on my favorite combinations and these are the opposite of that. Not because I don't like them as people, just because it's difficult. For an Aries rising, it has to be Mars in Taurus. Not only is Mars struggling in Taurus, but it also has no aspect to the first house at all. So the chart ruler isn't really able to support the first house in the way it might like to otherwise. Like, yes, Mars struggles in Libra as well, but at least it can see the first house in Libra. Having an opposition aspect is better than having it in aversion. These people may also really crave financial stability, like that's where their life wants to direct them, but they have trouble with it. Money may burn a hole in their pocket. They may even have items stolen from them or misplaced things. And especially in a day chart, this can really be high levels of self-sabotage without even seeing that you are sabotaging yourself. And I do consider Taurus rising with Venus and Aries to be equally as difficult, but this is more of the self-sabotage. This is more of becoming your own worst enemy because your chart ruler is in the 12th house of secret enemies. This can even be a lot of self-hatred and insecurity. Now, these people can also be bombshells, gorgeous, beautiful, heart-stopping, because they are the combination of that fiery Aries and the beautiful Venus. But it may be hard for them to see or feel that, and they may suffer with insecurities in spite of their great beauty. They may also have struggles with mental health or a life that somehow directs towards mental health. Taurus rising with Venus and Libra is another difficult one. It's actually kind of lovely because I love a well-placed Venus, but it still is inaverse to the first house as well as in the 6th house. So these are the hard worker side of Taurus usually, and they don't really relate to the lazy Taurus stereotypes. And with balance, they can do great things, but with imbalance, they can definitely burn out. And they also love animals, so that's another fun thing. Gemini rising with Mercury in Capricorn. I think this can make for very anxious people. Geminis are very mental, airy, thought-based, communication-based. So when you combine that with the anxious Capricorn as well as the 8th house of fears, you can see how it may gear towards some fear and anxiety. And that may be either a part of your life direction or your personality or both. On the bright side, these individuals have really cool minds. I think they can be really talented at world building and telling spooky stories. So it's almost about learning to use those inner fears in a constructive fashion. And they're also a little more leaderly than the typical Gemini and willing to turn those thoughts into action. So that's kind of cool too.